wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. It was fun, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, oh, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you.
Not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous I couldn't speak. In that very moment I found the one, and my life had found its missing piece. So as long as I live, I love you. Will heaven hold you? You look so beautiful in white. And from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. What we have is timeless. My love is endless. And with this ring I say to the world, you're my every reason. You're all that I believe in. With all my heart I mean every word. So as long as I live, I love you. Will heaven hold you? You look so beautiful in white. And from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. And you look so beautiful in white. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. So beautiful in white tonight. And if a daughter is what our future holds, I hope she has your eyes, finds love like you and I did. Yeah, and if she falls in love, we'll let her go. I'll walk her down the aisle. She looks so beautiful in white. Yeah, yeah.
day starts with a coffee and ends with a wine. Takes forever in getting ready, so she's never on time for anything. When she gets that come get me look in her eyes, well, it kinda scares me the way that she drives me wild. She drives me wild. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She makes plans for the weekend, can't wait to go out, till she changes her mind, says let's stay on the couch and watch TV. And she falls asleep. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She's unpredictable, unforgettable. It's unusual, unbelievable. How I'm such a fool. Yeah, I'm such a fool for her. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, she's crazy, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. Her crazy's beautiful to me.
Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? But I hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
dear fairy. Great introduction to today. All right, we are now ready to get underway.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Welcome, friends, family and loved ones. We're gathered here today in celebration of Tamara and Callan to witness as they join their lives in marriage. On behalf of them both, it's a true pleasure to have you here to celebrate in this incredible moment. Love is a miraculous gift and a wedding is a celebration of that magic, and that's why we are here today to share in that magic. So my name is Kelly Edwards, and as an authorised marriage celebrant, as I said earlier, I do have the honour of marrying these two pretty special people today. Love is one of the greatest gifts life has to offer. Love offers hope, joy, comfort and security in good times and bad. Love is what spurs our personal growth and allows us to face life and all its challenges, with the unending support of the person we've chosen to commit our lives to. So, as they stand before you today to share the love and happiness in their hearts, as they take their relationship to a deeper level of commitment by making a passage into marriage. So, like every love story, there has a beginning. And as in the modern dating game these days, these two met online. Now, the big wide world of online dating can be a bit of a minefield for anyone that's done it, and the endless messages backwards and forwards attempting to sift and weed through these unknown potentials. And as they both agreed, many terrible and dud dates that occurred. That was until these two were matched. Well, it's pretty obvious that the first and subsequent dates went well. However, Tamara admits that she definitely went through her usual checklist while waiting for Callan at the chosen location of their first date. Now, Tamara's checklist included must be taller than me, must make me laugh, and must have a beard. So, much to her dismay, when she arrived at the pub for their first date, there was indeed a ginger-haired man waiting out the front. However, he was short, older than expected, a lot older. More than one of us. And she didn't wait to find out if he did make her laugh, thankfully. At this point, though, when she did find this gentleman, she was ready to jump back into the car thinking she'd been catfished for sure. But thankfully, she had the smarts to send Callan a quick message, all whilst keeping an eye on this little said shorter, older ginger man. And what do you know? He didn't look at his phone. So that was the moment she knew that it wasn't Callan, so that was big few. And then Callan walked around the corner and it was tick, tick, tick. Her checklist was ticked off. All those wishes had come true. What was the clincher though was that he was a giant in comparison to her, which she says never happens. And ironically, he loves the giants. It's the way he made her laugh and he was easy to talk to, and he can definitely talk. Actually, they both can. So I found that out. I think the three of us.
Yeah, mate, you can talk.
I know, our meetings went for long times, that's for sure. So they talked so much that they didn't even have time to eat, and when they did go and try and eat, everything was closed. And then, of course, it was simply the way he made her feel so comfortable. So clearly there was more than one date, and over the coming months, they spent as much time together as possible. Feelings were growing deeper on both sides. However, Tamara was still unsure if they were actually official and if the feelings were one-sided. So she put a big girl pants on and decided to ask Callan to make it official. Much to her relief, Callan reassured her that there was no one else and he was under the impression they were already official. So another few moment for Tamara. So they're finally official. So let's fast forward to a little moment that brings us all here. So they had a trip booked to Vietnam and Thailand for January. Tamara was eagerly anticipating a proposal on this trip. That's because Callan admittedly is terrible at keeping things like this to himself, so he kind of hinted that that would be happening on the trip.
I'm a bold mate.
So Tamara put the proposal to the back of her mind. She knew it was going to happen on the trip, so done, great. But it's now Christmas time and preparations were madly underway as they were hosting Christmas for the first time in their new home. Tamara's stressed, has a to-do list a mile long. The 23rd of December rolls around. She's awake early, ready to get to that day's to-do list. Callan then decides that they need to go for a nice beach walk, but this was not on the list. Tamara agreed, as long as they could run an errand straight after. No problems. Callan's, yep, fine, let's do that. So they arrive at the beach. Harold's having a great time with Tamara, playing fetch, when she turns around and there is Callan on one knee ready to propose. A loud yes scream from Tamara when suddenly their mums and Callan's sister appear with champagne and flowers, and the entire beautiful moment was captured on film. So one memory that I'm sure will last for a lifetime. In love, we all want our happily ever after, our love story. And when I look deep into these two, there is no denying this. When you meet your person, it's not just about that instant chemistry, interest or attraction. It's the way you feel when you're together, how your conversations flow effortlessly, how you can sit in silence and still feel connected. It's a comfort of knowing they understand your unspoken words, supporting you in ways that you didn't even know you needed. It's the way their presence feels like home, bringing peace to your chaos and light up the dark days. It's not about somebody who completes you, but someone who accepts you completely. When you find that person and everything just clicks and you realise it's meant to be. It's a connection that feels timeless, and right in the moment when you find that connection with someone, you just know with your whole being that they are your person. As you both join together in marriage, you'll find that this is a place of freedom to fully express who you are, knowing that you have someone there to catch you when you fall, encourage you when you are discouraged, and applaud your successes. Marriage is a commitment for life, creating the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, and even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing a love that is deeper than life. So today, as you join yourselves in marriage, there is a vast and unknown future stretching out before you. The possibilities and potentials of your married life are great, and now falls upon your shoulders, the reality of making your dreams real. So before you declare your vows to one another, I will ask you to confirm that it is indeed your intention to enter into this marriage willingly. So Tamara, do you enter into this marriage of your own free will to love Callan, stand by his side and support him always?
I do.
Another sneaky kiss. Callan, do you enter into this marriage of your own free will to love Tamara, stand by her side and support her always?
I do.
With that being said, I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. So before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. A marriage according to law in Australia is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. So now it's your turn to share your personal vows with each other. You going to go first?
All right. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Tamara Rose Parry, take you, Callan Garnett Hughes, to be my wedded husband. My dearest Callan, as I stand here before you today, I can't believe how lucky I am. For so long, I thought love wasn't meant for me, that I wasn't enough. But the moment you came into my life, everything changed. You brought light where there was darkness, laughter where there was silence, and hope where there was doubt. You made me believe in my own happily ever after and brought so much joy to my life. I love the way you make me laugh so effortlessly, whether you're cracking jokes, doing impersonations with Harold, or performing gangster rap made me do it. Your humour has a way of melting away my fears and anxiety like nothing else. I love that you introduced me to the Giants and that they've become our thing. We cheer them on together and we swear at them together when things don't go to plan. I promise to keep our yearly membership so we can continue creating memories side by side. Just like the Giants, we're stronger than the rest. I love the fact that you've become the meat king, turning every weekend into a feast and discovering your passions. Keep the meats coming, baby.
I'll have a smoke over there.
I promise that Howard and I will always be your official taste testers. I love that you're my personal movie encyclopedia. Even if it takes you 30 minutes, I know you'll find the perfect movie. And yes, I promise to keep asking, who's that actor? What are they in? Because I know secretly it brings you joy. Or at least that's what I tell myself. I also promise to try to stay awake until the end of the movie. But if I fall asleep on the couch before 10 p.m, I expect you to do your husbandly duty, take off my glasses and tell me to go to bed.
I will.
I love watching you with Harold, how your playful, silly side comes out as you sing him songs and invent dance moves just for him. It gives me a glimpse into the kind of dad you'll be one day, and I know in my heart you'll be the most amazing father. Sorry. We're so different in some ways. I'm constantly cold and you're always sweating from the heat. You're so carefree and spontaneous, while I'm the planner, the one who schedules everything right down to when the house gets cleaned on a Saturday morning. I don't think either of us will change too much in that regard. But I do promise to take a page out of your book sometimes, to let go of the plan and just enjoy the moment with you, so long as I can clean the house in the afternoon. But despite our differences, we're also so similar. From our taste in music, our love for food, our need for adventure to see the world, most importantly, what we hold in our hearts as important values and desires. It is for this reason that I know you and I are made for each other. I have always believed in the idea of a soulmate, and I know in my heart that you and I belong to each other. You make me see the beauty in life, even in the smallest moments. You make me laugh until I snort. You make me have fun in the mundane moments. You light a fire in my heart and send butterflies to my belly, and somehow always know how I'm feeling before I even say anything. You complete me, Bubby. I can't wait to spend forever with you, laughing, loving, and living our best lives together. You give me so much hope for the future and fill me with so much gratitude for the present. For all of this, I promise to be your wife, your partner in crime, and your soulmate. I love you with all my heart.
Beautiful. Today I'm marrying the love of my life, my best friend and future mother of my children. Tamara, you're the most genuine, caring, loving person I've ever met. I mean, 3 years and a multitude of rinsings later, and you're still by my side, so that says enough, really. Your bubbly personality fills me up with so much excitement and joy, and your infectious laugh makes me complete. I feel so privileged to get to call you my wife. We've done so much in our short time together already. Parents to our little fur baby Harold. We bought a house and relocated our life on the Central Coast, as well as career achievements and milestones for us both. This is just the beginning. I know there is so much more ahead of us. Marrying you has been the easiest decision of my life. I first started to realise this was the case early on, after our first date, which still remains one of my favourite nights of my life. But when it really hit home was when my friends and family started pulling me aside one by one and telling me that your new girlfriend is incredible. I still remember when I told you that this was the case and you asked me, why are you so surprised? I realised early on we wanted similar things in life and knew I was going to marry you within the first few months. I honestly can't wait for what's ahead of us. The thought of starting our own little family, facing new challenges together and doing life with you makes me so happy I struggle to put it into words. Tomorrow, I promise to be your ears when you need to vent and tell 45-minute stories that probably could have been covered in 2. I promise to be the best. I promise to do my best to provide the life of happiness and fulfillment that you and our future family thoroughly deserve. I promise to keep attempting to get your stress levels down when anything minute arises, even though I know it won't have any impact at all. I promise to love you, even though your OCD means that you have to wake everyone up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning to clean the whole house and be the first person there at Coles on Sundays when the shop's open. I promise that I'll continue to work on myself and be the best husband that I can be and one that you truly deserve. I promise to encourage and support you in all that you do, especially when you cook dinner and want to add a ridiculous amount of salt and mayonnaise on everything. Most of all, I promise never to give up on us, even in the tougher times. Welcome to the Hughes family. I love you.
Okay, I would now like Harold to come forward, our special little guest here, and present some rings. Good job. Okay, do you want me to put the other one on there? Yeah. Oh!
That was used.
So, with having all this love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. From the earliest of times, the circle has been a sign of completeness. The rings that you have chosen to wear have neither a beginning nor an end, much like your love for one another. So Tamara, if you can take Callan's ring, and I'll get you to repeat after me. Callan, I give you this ring.
Callan, I give you this ring
As a reminder
of our love,
with all that I am,
with all that I am,
all that I have,
all that I have,
with you as my husband,
with you as my husband,
from this moment forward.
from this moment forward.
Do you know which way it goes?
Yeah.
Tamara, I give you this ring.
Tamara, I give you this ring
As a reminder
as a reminder of our love,
with all that I am,
with all that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
with you as my wife,
with you as my wife,
from this moment forward.
from this moment forward.
Step too soon. Jumped ahead. Ruining the moment. Come on. Now that you have both declared your love for each other in our presence, it is my absolute honour to officially declare you husband and wife, and now you can kiss your bride. I've got some very special guests that are going to come and sign some official paperwork. If everyone can just remain where we are for now, we'll come back and sign this all off, and you can all go and grab another drink and cool down a little bit. Everybody, we're going to get this all wrapped up for you, so if we can, last couple of minutes. Now, no ceremony can create, it's all legal now by the way, so it's done, it's locked in, 12 months minimum. No ceremony can create your marriage, only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other. Through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the most important things matter and let go of the rest. What this ceremony will do is witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as partners in life. So, from the bottom of my heart, I do wish you a wonderful life together with lots of happiness, laughter, and more cherished moments. You, all as family and friends, know these two pretty well, and it's been an adventure getting to know them. Even so much, Callan, being the salesperson he is, asked for a discount. And in all seriousness though, it's been a blast getting to know you both. And I truly hope this love continues, as well as your deep love for the Giants, your smoking of meats and eating those delicious meats, and of course, Harold, the light of your life. So with that being said, please shout, cheer and welcome for the first time as I introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Hughes.
Yay!
And then I saw her face, and I'm a believer, and not a trace
ending it for us. Of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 One step closer. One step closer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jordan. I've been a close mate of Callan's for the last 15 years, and tonight I have the privilege of being your MC. All right, everyone, the time has come. Please give a round of applause for Mr. and Mrs. Callan and Tamara Hughes. And now for the real Callan and Tamara Hughes.
Hey, little sister, who's the only one? Hey, little sister, who's the
Third time's a charm.
Hey, little sister, who's the one?
Callan and Tamara Hughes.
Last day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, who is it you're with? Coming at you.
And now it's time for the father-daughter dance.
Come on, Alan. Show us what you got. Oh, here we
go. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.
All right, everyone. Now comes the best part of the evening, the speeches. But before we crack on with them, on behalf of Callan and Tamara, I'd like to thank you all for travelling from far and wide to be here today. Ruth, Alan, Sue, Brad, and Tony have done a fine job of raising two excellent people who couldn't find a better match if they tried. The two of you are absolutely perfect for each other and share the same infectious energy which brightens the day of anyone you come into contact with. My wife, Marina, and I like to think we have played a crucial role in the development of your relationship. It was by chance that Callan and Tamara had only just met when we asked Callan to house sit for us while on holidays for 5 weeks. It was during this time that their love began blossoming into what it is today. It must be a coincidence, but our bed has never felt the same since. Must have something to do with the present you left us behind the bed. You guys did a huge favour looking after our cat and our place for those 5 weeks. And all it cost us was a set of frying pans. Callan, mate, in all the years I've known you, I'm proud to say that the current you is the absolute best version I've seen. Despite Callan's tough, burly exterior, what you might not know about him is that he's an emotionally aware, sensitive guy who wears his heart on his sleeve and isn't afraid of being vulnerable. It's mates like these who know you've got your back when life gives you lemons, and I hope you know I'll always have your back too, mate. When I see how you are with my son, it gives me great confidence that you'll make a great dad, and I can't wait to meet the next generation of Hughes. I'm super proud of you and that you've met your amazing life partner in Tamara, who never fails to bring a smile to those around her. Tonight is all about love, laughter, and celebrating the inseparable bonds that Callan and Tamara have. I hope you're looking forward to the speeches and dancing as much as I am, but don't be surprised if we see a few tears along the way. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Tamara's parents, Ruth and Alan, to commence the speeches. To the bride and groom.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you we haven't met yet, we're Ruth and Alan. We have the great honour of being Tamara's mum and dad. On behalf of our families, thank you all for being here tonight. And it's wonderful to see so many friends and loved ones gathered here to celebrate these two guys, Tamara and Callan. From the moment that Tamara was born, she's been the light of our life. She's kind, passionate, determined, oh so very bloody determined. And she's also made us laugh countless times along the way. One thing I'll always remember about her growing up, she could never close the door quietly. No matter how many times we tried to see each other, nah, wasn't going to have it. And walking around the house, still bloody noisy. Tamara could never be quiet, but that's her. Full of life, full of energy, and never one to go unnoticed. Then along came Callan. From the very beginning, we could see how happy he made Tamara. They bring out the best in each other, and as a father, that's all you could hope for. Now, I'll admit, Callan may not be the handiest guy on the tools. But he makes up for it with his hard work in his sales career. Even if that's just wandering around all day in his underwear and t-shirt. But with care and love shown to Tamara for that, couldn't ask for any more. So today we feel as though we're not losing a daughter, but we're gaining a son. Tamara and Callan, our wish for you is simple. May your days be filled with laughter, adventure and love that only grows stronger with time. So if you'd all like to raise a glass to Tamara and Callan, may your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Thank you.
Hello. So for you who don't know me, I'm Sue. I'm Callan's mum. Thank you. So before I say a few words about my beautiful son, I'm just going to acknowledge a few other people here tonight. I'm going to acknowledge your grandparents, these absolutely amazing people who are just the lights of our lives. They love Callan and they have been with Callan through thick and thin, and they absolutely adore him and they adore all of us, and we adore you very much. So the next thing I'd like to acknowledge Brad, so Callan's dad, who, thank you for giving my son. He's a very beautiful boy. But I'd also like to acknowledge Tony, who met Callan when he was 5 and has been through the whole journey with Callan to now. And some of it's been a little bit turbulent. But between the three of us, we have got there. And look what we've got now. Just amazing. So, about my son. So, when they asked me to say a few words, I thought, how do I describe Callan? And I came up with this. I came up with a free-spirited boy, very opinionated, and a little bit wild for a while. And so then I took that back and I thought, oh, that's me. It is, I thought. And the thing is, he's actually learned his lesson now and he's not wild and I'm sort of still there. But I look at him and I think there's obviously traits that aren't me, but there's a lot of traits that you have with me. You talk a lot. You do all those things, like you're me. Anyway. And for that, I love you. I do. I love you very much. So, when I'm going to just tell you a few things about Callan. So, when I look at Callan, I look at pre-30 Callan and post-30 Callan. So I'll just tell a few stories about pre-30 Callan. Sorry, but I'll do this here.
These will be good.
Oh, these will be good. And I'm only picking a few. So my best one is Grandad. Do you remember Grandad when you rang me and said, so Cal and Brad had gone to America. And Grandad rang me, I'm at work, just working away, and he goes, love, Callan's in jail and he needs money. I go, oh my God. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the people beside me thinking, oh, okay. And I thought, I'll just go to the toilet for a while. Anyway, came back out and I thought, but the best bit, so we got the money. So Cal's in jail, and all he did, like, it wasn't that bad. It was like a drunk and disorderly, but like Callan, he just didn't do drunk and disorderly. Like, he just gave him everything he had. So his rap sheet was about this long. Oh, and we had to transfer all this money. So we got him home. So I said to Tony when we got him home, because Brad and Cal came home, and I thought, he would have learned a lesson. So he comes home, remember that? He came home and he walks in and he had these great big beads on with these big crosses. And I go, hey, hun, where did you get that? And he goes, in jail. And I said to John, I remember saying to Tony, I don't think he learned anything. I don't think this was a lesson. Like, anyway, we got over that. We got over a lot of things. But my other one I've just got to put out there is, hey, Mum. So Cal rings me. I go, hey, Mum. And I go, what's wrong? Remember that? What's wrong? And he says it to me now. He goes, why do you say that? And I go, because there was always something wrong. Until now, thank you, Tamara. Thank you. I go, hello, Callan, how are you? But one of his what's wrong stories was, and it's one of you guys out there, I'm not sure which one. Remember when he smashed my car? So he rings me about 1 o'clock in the morning. He goes, I go, hello. And Tony was in Malaysia on business. And he goes, hey, Mum. I go, what's wrong? And he goes, oh, I crashed the car. And I go, oh, my car? And he goes, oh, yeah, I hit a telegraph pole. And I go, oh, okay. I go, is it driver? No, first I did. I said, is everyone okay? And it was you and one of you guys out there. I said, is everyone okay? And he goes, yep. I said, okay, drive it home. Next thing I hear, it's about 2 hours later, I hear this coming up, drive like, goo, 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 and I thought, oh my God. And I get there, it was like a Hyundai iX35, and it was about half the size that it had started. And I rang Tony, I said, Tony, oh, Callan crashed the car. And he goes, oh, it's bad. And I go, oh, I think so. Like, the bumper bar had gone, do you remember? Oh my God. It was like about this big. And I go, okay, just put it in the garage. I'll worry about it tomorrow. Are you okay? But anyway, then we go post-Callan, post-30. So we go, and now I can't answer the phone, what's wrong? I go, hi, Callan. I go, hey, how are you? But then we have got a person who started to fall into place. Like, I have to say it, and I am so damn proud. Tony and I are so damn proud of you because you actually did this by yourself. Like, you absolutely did. You got your act together, you absolutely focused, and you just like, you excel at your job. You go to the gym, except Yeah, probably needs to pull that in a bit. But you really did. Like, you got your stuff together and then you met Tamara. And it was like this light that came into our lives. And, like, I'm not even reading the speech. Like, it was a light that came into our lives. Like, we met you, and I remember Rachel saying to me the first time you came to our place, goes, "Oh, Mum." So thank you, Ruth and Alan, for just bringing up this absolutely beautiful person. Like, she is just the light. Welcome to our family. Like, you're adorable. Like, she's just adorable. Like, I've got no other words. You look absolutely beautiful tonight, but you are beautiful. Like, you're just beautiful all the time. Yeah, like, you are beautiful all the time, and we love you. Ryan, you look after Ryan. He comes, eats you out of house and home, but he gave you a really good wedding present, so he's trying to make up. Tony said, I think he's trying to make up for all the food that he eats at their place. So I just, on behalf of Brad and Tony and myself and Ryan and Rachel, welcome to our family. Like, you look beautiful today, but like, you would have to look beautiful today. You're just radiant. Yeah. And Callan, I love you more than words. You've put me through a little bit of grief, but I do love you, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, words can't express it. And I love you so much. Thank you.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling, so kiss me.
Thank you all for joining us today for Tamara and Callan's beautiful wedding. As we know, this is an important day where they come together as one and share their love for one another in front of everyone. So we thank you for that, my family and Callan's family. For those of you who don't know, I am Patricia, Tamara's younger sister. We are nothing alike, apparently.
She's also been arrested.
Twice. Me, never. I feel so honoured to have been asked to do a speech tonight, so thank you guys. It is such an important day to you, so thank you for asking me. It feels surreal standing here today and watching my sister marry the love of her life, her Viking. So pretty much when you have a sister, as anyone who has a sibling knows, they are generally your first best friend and your first enemy. So Tamara and I have always had a love-hate dynamic growing up. That obviously siblings share. That did change as we became older because we obviously matured. So as kids, we used to go from loving each other to absolutely hating one another, to the point where Tamara and I would get into little scruffs and she'd be ripping out my hair. No matter what though, I always knew that Tamara was there for me and that if I ever needed her, I could always turn to her and she would always be there, no matter what. I could pretty much turn to her with anything. Maybe a little bit of judgment on the side, but generally she was there. One of our core memories growing up that I do remember was with our cousin Crystal, where we would pretty much practice dance like moves together, do a little dance concert for our parents essentially, and pretty much just put on this great concert for them. So we thought it was good anyway. Before TikTok. Way before TikTok. So we started TikTok, I like to think anyway. I remember the nights we would stay up telling ghost stories, or the nights I'd wake up in our bunk bed we shared, scared from a nightmare and feel instant comfort knowing that she was with me. Although she wouldn't really have been able to do much unless the monster did have hair. She was a hair puller, so. But just knowing she was there was always that comfort I needed. Her love of karaoke definitely comes from our dad. If anyone who knows our dad knows that on a Friday night, he loves to belt out a good White Wedding. We'll come back to that song, I'm sure, later for you guys. Another memory that I have was all the nights as well, singing SingStar with one of our old neighbours. So that was another one that we used to always do. I think that also plays into her karaoke love. Another memory that actually sticks with me from teenagers, where Tamara actually was trying to dob me in for smoking way back. So for those of you who don't know Tamara, that only know her now as a vapor, she was against smoking, completely against it, hated cigarettes, hated everything to do with it, thought it was the worst habit you could ever have. So one day we got into this little argument. She knew I was a smoker and she was like, I'm going to tell Mum and Dad that you're smoking. And I was like sitting there all smug thinking, go ahead. I just smoked my last one on the way home from school. Anyway, lo and behold, in the side pocket of my school bag, she pulls out a cigarette. And then that smug face quickly dropped and she was one standing there, smug as ever. Flash forward about a couple of years later, coming back from London, Tamara was now a smoker. Funny how those tables turned. Over the years, we've grown incredibly close, and I would say that neither one of us could live without one another now. I remember when Tamara lived in London, going over to visit and being so happy to see her after, I think it was like a year and a half of not seeing one another, which was obviously something we'd never done in our entire lives. And one of my fondest memories was that we literally just went out and we went to Hungary together, and we went and just had these 2 crazy nights in Budapest. And they are probably some of my best memories that I have travelling, so thank you to my best friend, other than you, Crystal, for those memories. But yeah, that was probably my best trip and one of my best memories with you. Now today, I do hand my best friend over to you, Callan, who will now be her lifelong best friend, who she loves more than life itself, and I give her to you, knowing that you will take care of her like no one has ever taken care of her, and that brings comfort to me. I hope that you will be mindful with her heart, because it is so goddamn big. For anyone that knows her, they know that heart is so big, which therefore means that it comes with a lot of emotions. Buckle up, buddy. She'll love you through the hard times, the good times, and obviously the sad times if you allow her. When Tamara first met Callan, I remember how excited she was And she was telling me about this tall ginger guy with this great beard, and she was just so ecstatic about this man, and she'd finally found her Viking. That was her words exactly. She's got this obsession with Vikings, clearly. And I do remember actually shortly after you guys met, her and I were driving through Bankstown, and I remember her pointing at this pub going, "That's the pub, that's the one I met Callan at." And then she was telling about the story with that little old ginger guy that she thought was Callan. Thankfully, that was not him. When I first met you, Callan, I instantly had a good feeling about you. I just knew that you two were like no other person she'd ever brought into our lives. You were someone that fit into our family so well. It was uncanny. Like, you were pretty much just part of the family instantly. You had great banter. You were funny. You could joke around with you. You weren't a douchebag. You can be a little bit cocky sometimes, but in a good way. You could definitely see instantly how happy you made Tamara, and as my dad had mentioned earlier, she's always been such this bright light. She's always been such a bright light, and with Callan around, that light just grew even bigger. That big smile that everyone knows of hers, I think, actually got wider since meeting Callan. So pretty much to find someone who fits so perfectly within your life is a true blessing that so many don't get the chance to have that. So I hope you both know and understand how incredibly lucky you both are, and continue to show one another just how lucky you are. Make sure you don't take one another for granted, and continue to show up for one another even on days when you don't want to. Remember as well that love isn't a 50-50. Sometimes it's 60-40 or 20-80. You've got to just pick up your big boy pants and be there for the other one when they're not 100%. That's what makes marriage real marriage. Marriage is a commitment to be there for one another the way you would be there for yourself, which means helping to fill one another's cup. And I mean that metaphorically, Callan, not mentally. She's not here to fill up all your cups. Callan, I hope you enjoy the privilege of growing old with her the way I had the privilege of growing up with her. Now, could everybody please raise your glasses to the happy couple? I love you both, and I can't wait to watch the many memories you guys share together and all the gingerhead children you bring into the family. And I wish you guys nothing but pure love and happiness. And Callan, thank you for accepting our family and for taking on this bundle of energy. Not real, golden retriever. Golden retriever, not Rottweiler. This little golden retriever. Thank you. Have a good night.
I can do this.
All right. For anyone wondering, yes, we did practice that dance. Okay. Well, what a day. We're both deeply grateful and blessed to have a group of friends and family who could join us in celebrating this special day for Tamara and I. A true heartfelt thank you to everyone who can make it, travelling from all over to be here today. We understand as recent Central Coastonians, like my friend Cam, Rose and Ali over here. It's a bit of a drive for most people. So just wanted to start off by expressing, our gratitude to everyone for coming today. Secondly, I can't go any further without acknowledging my absolutely stunning bride, Tamara. I know... She told me to put that in. No. I can do this.
I'll turn the page.
I know how much today meant to you, and to see you here and watching the roller coaster of emotions has been a moment I'll cherish forever. I love you so much, bub. Tamara, for those that don't know, did an awful lot to make today happen, and you must be so happy with how everything turned out. I watched you as you planned everything down to a fine detail. You've done such a great job, bub, and I'm so proud of you. My job was a little bit simpler, of course. I just had to pay the bill. I wanted to thank Tamara's family, who have been so welcoming since day one and just great people to be around. Alan, Ruth, Letitia, Stephen, Lucy. You've raised such an amazing... Yeah, the rest, Miguel. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Didn't say that. You got... just to echo my mum's point, you've raised such an amazing person. That is something you should really be proud of. The jury's still out on the other two. Just joking, Letitia. just joking, Stephen and Letitia. You guys are all right as well. Also, no hard feelings, Ruth. Even though you'd set up a CCTV network when you heard that Tamara was bringing home a when you heard that Tamara was bringing home a red-headed Viking after only a couple of dates. Little did I know that whilst I was going over for just a quick shag, it would turn into a lifetime of joy and happiness. So, joke's on me, I guess. To my family, we are both very grateful to have you all in our lives. You know, Dad, Tony, my brother and sister. You've all been so supportive, and the way you've adopted Tamara as a family member from the get-go has been truly amazing. Speaking on her behalf today, I know she has truly felt that, and for that I wanted to say thank you. Sometimes I think they like her more than me. Who could blame them? Who could blame them?
They're only
Next one,
human.
Next one.
Oh, next one.
All right. So, a lot of you came up to me during the break and mentioned my mum's speech, and I'd also like to give a special shout out to my mother. Mum, like any mother and son, we've been through it all. Some great times. You know, you mentioned that 30 age group. Yeah, I have to agree with you. But some not so great times and some great times. I wasn't the easiest person to deal with for a large part of my younger years, and you stuck by me through thick and thin, from getting locked up in New Orleans that everyone knows about now, to totaling the family car at top right, and everything in between. You know, no matter the obstacle, I've always felt your unconditional love. As I've grown older and matured, it has truly made me realise, you know, what a special person you are and always have been. I just wanted to say, Mum, like, Tamara and I know, you know, we are so lucky to have you in our lives, and we appreciate everything you do for us and will continue to do. And yes, we are actively working on your first grandchild starting midnight tonight. You can stop pestering us and making subtle comments. To my grandparents, Grandma and Granddad, you're my favourite people in my life, and the most amazing people I've known. I want to thank you for making it here today, and for everyone else, they're currently celebrating their 70th wedding anniversary. Just think about that, 70 years of marriage, you know? How you haven't murdered each other by now is anyone's guess. I'm only kidding. You're the example that Tamara and I are striving towards. Geez, I'm pretty happy to get past 70 days. As Tamara and I stand here today, you know, we look around the room and see so many faces that have helped transform our lives and form so many happy memories, you know, from old friends, you know, right through to new friends that are, you know, we've been through a lot already. That have helped okay, thank you. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for being part of this special day for the two of us. We hope everyone enjoys the night ahead, doesn't go too hard. That's right, I'm looking at you, Jack, Will and Armin Chatter. Just joking, guys, it's an open bar, go as hard as you want. No one likes long speeches, right? So, you know, just to cap things off, something I've heard recently and has really stuck with me. The most important decision you're going to make in your life, you know, it's not that new fancy car you're going to buy, not that forever home that has been catching your eye, or what you do to pay the bills. By far the most important decision is who you choose to sleep next to every night and wake up to every morning. If that's the measure of someone's success, then I'm a very lucky man. Aww. Can everyone join me in toast to my beautiful bride, Tamara?
All right, everyone, lovely speeches, Callan and Letitia. So coming up shortly, there will be the photo dash, where the bride and groom will be running around to each table to get a photo with each group. So there will be a song playing during that time. The catch is that we have to finish all those photos before the song finishes. So Kat will be back in a second. When he returns, he'll be doing the dash, so get ready, guys.
Okay. All right, fellas. Well, let's go! It's been getting so hard living.
Alrighty. So, another slight change of plans. For the purpose of getting everyone on the dance floor ASAP, we're going to do a cake cutting right now.
One. Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. The man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the last event of the evening before we all make our way to the dance floor is the shoe game. So if you're not familiar with the shoe game, I have a bunch of questions to ask. Callan and Tamara don't know how the other person is going to answer the question, but essentially they will answer the question by raising a shoe based on the person who is more likely to do the question that I'm about to ask. So, the very first question I have to ask is, who made the first move? Yeah, of course he did, of course he did. Who said, I love you first? Who is the more romantic of the two? Who is the bigger crybaby when they're sick? At least he's honest. At least he's honest. Who's more likely to start an argument? Who apologizes first after the argument? Who is the loudest snorer?
Always Harold.
Come on, Callan, you got to answer that one, mate. There we go. Who hogs the blankets? Who's more likely to lose their keys or phone? Who's more likely to initiate alone time? Who's... I mean the noogie time. Who's more likely to walk around the house naked? How do you know that, Ryan? That's what I want to know. Who takes up more space in the bed? Who leaves the lights on around the house? Who talks more? Who gets hangry more often? Come on, Callan. Raise a shoe. Raise the shoe. Yeah. That's why you're good for each other, because you both get hangry. Who's more likely to make a complaint about a restaurant, about service, about anything? I believe that. And lucky last, who loves Harold more? Perfect, guys. That was great. Thank you so much. All right, so now, hope everyone's got some pent-up energy, ready to burn some moves on the dance floor. Tamara's been waiting all night for this moment. She's in her element. She's ready to go. Let's go hit the dance floor, everyone.